So you've just received a new ILI report from the vendor. One of the first questions we want to answer is whether the data in this report is reliable and ready for use in analysis and decision making. Historically, this can require a time-consuming manual verification process, along with a series of costly validation digs to confirm the tool vendor's anomaly identification and sizing. When new inline inspection data is ingested into the Cognitive Integrity Management platform, it goes through hundreds of data validation and quality checks automatically. Anomalies are classified using our machine learning models that have been trained on tens of millions of historical ILI records. The newly received ILI data is algorithmically aligned to all of our existing data at the individual anomaly level, providing a feature-by-feature and pit-to-pit match between each and every feature, fitting, and anomaly in the current dataset against every historical measurement and previous repair. What this allows us to do is to generate a unity plot within minutes, even without having completed any validation digs based on this new ILI report. We can compare our newly received ILI measurements against all of our historical depth and length measurements received from the field for those same anomalies. We can immediately see how this tool and vendor have performed and whether our data is falling within the expected tolerances before we go any further. We can identify any potential systemic overcall and undercall bias in the measurements and immediately start feeding that information back to our vendor. Then, we can also estimate the confidence interval of the measurements within the stated tolerances using the Agresti-Cole method. On the MetaLoss ILI Validation Report tab, we're looking at vendor-stated tolerances and estimating the confidence interval that our measurements fall within those stated tolerances, which we can then compare back to the vendor and tool specifications. This supports API 1163 and qualification of the ILI tool run and vendor report data, and ultimately helps operators gain confidence in the data being used in integrity decision making. It can also reduce the time and effort required to validate new tool run data, and even reduce the number of validation digs that are required. All this is part of driving better integrity decision making and our goal here at OneBridge of predicting and preventing pipeline failures.